Welcome back. Sixth race, 1 mile and 1/16 on the turf. These are claimers, 3-year-olds and upward. Jockey on the 3 is Santiago Gonzalez. On the 5, it's Jose Alvarez. Scratch 11, scratch number 12, Ludicrous Speed.
And they're up. Perfect Polar broke inward at the start. Bronco Joe and Vinny begins nicely. Here's Wild Kiss in the center and Bacon Ben Jacob on the outside. Down to the rail, DeWonder Boyd comes away in the top flight as they run out of the turf chute and hook up with the main course. As expected, Bronco Joe and Vinny stretches his legs and leads it a length and a quarter. Ben Jacob is there second from DeWonder Boyd in third. Wild Kiss reined back by Cabercoa to race in fourth, about 5 lengths behind, a length in front of an outside running Fiddler's Chico. Cathedral, the gray to his inside, 2.5 in front of Perfect Polar. Then it's City Mud with Where in the World Between Horses, and Bright Guy drops back to trail after the opening quarter went in 23-2. Bit of a lively tempo here as Ben Jacob takes it to the favorite Bronco Joe and Vinny into the backstretch. They've opened up 3.5 lengths. Racing third to Wonder Boyd, a neck better than Wild Kiss, who's now racing fourth. It's a length and a half to the outside, and Fiddler's Chico fifth. Cathedral rides the rail for Jose Alvarez, 3.5 in front of Where in the World, and on the outside, City Mud. Then it's 2 to Perfect Polar, and Bright Guy continues to trail, and there's less than half a mile to go. They take it to the far turn after a half mile in 48-1, and Bronco Joe and Vinny continues to lead. Ben Jacob is there second toward the rail. The Wonder Boyd is now third. Wild Kiss is close enough, if good enough, within 3 of the top. Cathedral still inside, needs little racing room for Alvarez. Fiddler's Chico will cover ground on the outside, but he begins to move up. Cathedral needs room bad with Bright Guy on the outside, and they're at the top of the stretch. Worth the lead, it's still Bronco Joe and Vinny. Cathedral trying to quicken through a hole. Wild Kiss, and from the far outside, Bright Guy is rolling. Bright Guy over the top from dead last to take the lead. Cathedral tries to come up the inside lane with Fiddler's Chico, and on the inside Wild Kiss, but Bright Guy from the outhouse to the penthouse and moving away. Bright Guy wins by 2.5 lengths. Cathedral second in front of Fiddler's Chico third, and Wild Kiss fourth in 146 flat.
Number 3, Bright Guy closes and scores and pays $41.80, owned by P&G Stable and GDS Racing, trained by Gustavo Delgado, and ridden to victory today by Santiago Gonzalez. The 7th race, 7 furlongs. These are maiden filly 2-year-olds, 8 runners going to the post. The off-time favorite in the race is number 4, Amy's Image.
And they're up. First-timer Huasca bakes well, so does Amy's Image from the center, and up on the outside, Merca. Merca is showing speed. In between horses, Mochima moving up, and Lady Master on the outside. They run out of the 7-furlong chute with Lady Master in front of Mochima in second. Toward the inside, Huasca is now third. Merca on the outside, and Amy's Image between them. Then it's Lair de Montagna with She's So Groovy second last, and trailing early, Market Risk. Down the backstretch they go, chasing the speed of Lady Master, who leads, but Huasca's tipped to the 2-path by Fernando Jara. She's in between horses, but racing second. Up on the outside, Mochima is now third, a length and a half in front of Amy's Image, who moves up a closer fourth. Toward the inside, Lair de Montagna's fifth, 2 in front of She's So Groovy. Then Merca, and still last, Market Risk. They leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. 3 furlongs left to go. Huasca put in a tough spot in her career debut. She's between horses, but she's up for the lead at the 5/16. From the outside, Mochima second. Back third, Lady Master, a length in front of Amy's Image, working closer for Zayas, but with a quarter of a mile to go, Hara's still sitting chilly on this first-timer, and Huasca turns first. Huasca now cuts the corner and opens up 2 lengths. Amy's Image to the attack on the outside with Mochima between horses. Late run down the outside from She's So Groovy, but inside the final furlong, look at this filly go. Here's Huasca, the daughter of Tis Wonderful, levels off in a big way. She's a 16th from the money and widening the advantage. Amy's Image will hold second from She's So Groovy third. Huasca stylishly by 6. Amy's Image second, She's So Groovy third, and Mochima was fourth.
Number 2, Husaka. What an impressive debut. Just ran away with the race. Owned by St. George Stable, LLC. Trained by Efren Loza Jr. Ridden to victory today by Fernando Jara. The 8th race, 5 furlongs on the turf. These are maiden claimers, 2-year-olds. The claiming price, $25,000. Scratch the 3, Captain Stan. The 10, Bo's Bullet. The jockey on the 6, Jose Alvarez. On the 7, it's Diego Gomez.
And they're up. From the outside, Brody's Pick wins the break and goes looking for the lead. Toward the inside, that's Barik Wanier. Svetic comes away in the top flight, so does Magic Jackson. And Upheld had to shuffle back a little bit. He's only 2 lengths behind while racing along fifth. Length and a half to Cognac Cutie. Toward the inside, that's Sacha Inchi. And at the back of the pack, the trailer early, Small and Fast. They leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn now. And from between horses, coming on to take the lead, Magic Jackson. Brody's Pick moves right back alongside to be second with Upheld 3 wide and third. Small and Fast is getting out on the turn. Barik Wanier rides the rail. Cognac Cutie's had to cover ground. Sacha Inchi is last of the main body as they turn for the money. Magic Jackson continues to lead. On the outside, trying to get to him now is the favorite Upheld, and Brody's Pick still right there. In fact, Brody's Pick's up for a short lead. Upheld to the attack on the outside, and widest of all, Cognac Cutie. Inside the final furlong. Toward the outside, it's Upheld. Toward the inside and battling on is Brody's Pick. Cognac Cutie third and closing, but Upheld takes the lead, and Upheld's a winner. Upheld and Fontanez by a length. Close second, Cognac Cutie, or the outside or inside horse Brody's Pick. Back fourth, Barik Wanier. 58-3 the running time.
Number 8, the favorite, Upheld, holds on to win it for White Wabbit Racing LLC, trained by Jorge Navarro and ridden to victory today by apprentice Arnie Fontanez. We will take a short break and be back for the late Daily Double.
Sport of Kings, Florida's most unique venue, located at beautiful Gulfstream Park, has hosted elegant weddings, spectacular concerts, and the grandest of social events. Surrounded by lush gardens, pedestrian promenades, and inviting streetscapes in the signature style of Addison Meisner, Sport of Kings is the ideal venue for intimate gatherings or groups as large as 500. Our events coordinators and audio and visual production specialists can customize the room to any needs, while our chefs can create scrumptious menus. For information on holding your next event at Gulfstream Park's Sport of Kings, call our event specialists at 954-457-6186.
Welcome back. Race number 9, a 6-furlong sprint. These are claimers 2-year-olds, and we have 2 scratches in the race. Number 1, Belsize Park, also scratch number 2. Good morning, Dad.
And they're up. Valico was off awkwardly and ducked in at the start. Keyed for Speed shuffles back to second last. From the outside, Conspiracy again wins the break and goes looking for the lead with Brown Magic moving to challenge. In between horses and moving up is Wayne's Way, and Social Media's down inside. Keyed for Speed runs into a 5th tracking spot there behind the Speed here, a length in front of Video Mauve. It's 2.5 to Massive, and it's 6 to the trailer, Valico. Past the half-mile pole, they ripped a quarter in 22-2, and it's a 3-headed duel on the top end. From the outside now, Brown Magic puts his head in front. In between horses is Wayne's Way, who shuffled back to third, and moving up inside Social Media. Conspiracy again, ridden hard. He just took third again after being on the lead early in the race. 3 parts in front of Keyed for Speed. Video Mauve works closer for Rios. Valico actually picks it up from the back, and Massive is now last. Past the quarter pole, and they're at the top of the stretch. Brown Magic now turns for the drive on top by 2. Social Media tipped off the fence to try to re-rally second. Wayne's Way third, to the outside. Conspiracy again fourth with 1/8 of a mile to go. Brown Magic striding with the 2-length lead. Toward the rail, here's Valico. He's coming on very well. He's trying to catch the leader, and he's moving very well at him as the leader starts to slow. Here's Social Media in front. Valico's inside. Social Media wins. Brown Magic hit the wall late. Up for second was Valico from Wayne's Way third, and Brown's Magic was fourth in 1:13-3.
It's number 4, Social Media, scoring for Jack's Orbetta Farm Incorporated, trained by Stanley Golden, ridden to victory today by Edgar Zayas. 10th and final race, 7.5 furlongs. These are 3-year-olds and upward, which have not won 3 races or raced since April 17th. Scratch the 1, the 4, the 12. Note the jockey on the 9 is Jose Alvarez.
And runners away. Franklin Park spotted him 6 or 7 at the start, was very slowly away. From the center, that's Gifted Ruler, who gets the first call. Up on the outside, Helper Rye moves to challenge. These 2 are quickest from a nice rendition, and Kenvara, who come away 3rd and 4th. In between horses and moving up now is Franklin Park after that bad beginning. As the run of the first turn, El Chivo Viejo comes away in the top flight. He's now 4th. From the inside, and nice rendition as mixing it up on the top end, Helper Rye and Gifted Ruler. Bending into the backstretch, Gifted Ruler leads from Helper Rye 2nd. Kenvara's racing in 3rd. Be a Bull is out 3 wide, and in between him, El Chivo Chivo Viejo. Then it's a stretch of 2.5 lengths to a nice rendition. He's 3 lengths better than Wild Conceits, who's 2 in front of Constable, and Franklin Park is last of all after they went the opening quarter in 23-3. They went past the half mile now in 47-3. With the lead, Gifted Ruler in front by half a length. On the outside in second is Helper Rye. Racing third is El Chivo Viejo. Toward the inside, Kinvara now fourth from Be a Bull fifth. A nice rendition sixth trying to pick it up. It's a gap of 2 to Wild Conceits. The back markers are Constable, and on the outside, Franklin Park, and there's a quarter of a mile to go. With the lead, Gifted Ruler well rationed up top and turns for the money, 2 lengths on top. Helper Rye is out after him second. On the inside, El Chivo Viejo just mildly rallying from third. Here's Helper Rye off the long layoff for Jose Alvarez to take the lead. Gifted Ruler is now giving way toward the outside. El Chivo Viejo's up into second. Helper Rye has the lead. El Chivo Viejo surging late. Coming to the line, Helper Rye. Helper Rye won it. El Chivo Viejo second. From third, Gifted Ruler. A nice rendition fourth. It's a photo for fifth between Wild Conceits and Be a Bull to complete your high five.
The 10th race winner, number 9, Helper Rye, owned by Carolyn Wilson, trained by Wesley Ward, ridden to victory today by jockey Jose Alvarez. In the pick 4, 4 of 4, 131.05. Pick 5, 5 of 5, $3,471.10. 4 of 5, $24 even. In the Rainbow 6, only 5 of 6, $469.56. We'll have a $50,000 jackpot guarantee going into Saturday's races. And that wraps up Friday's action. Remember, on Saturday, 10 races, double stakes action. For the fillies, we have the Stella Shiraz 3-year-olds, 1 mile on the turf. And for open competition, the showing up 3-year-olds, also 1 mile on the turf, $90,000. And if you happen to be at Gulfstream Park West tomorrow and you buy a program or the Daily Racing Form, you can get one of these sharp hats, Gulfstream Park West logo right on it, but you have to be here early to enjoy the hat and the double stakes action. Good night and good luck.